events, updates, and things to remember. Do you want to know what is up with Butuan? Or what there is to look forward to? Hosted by BTV7's Jezreel Sudario, Butuan's public service announcement show. Public Billboard.
For various information and daily wisdom, this is Public Billboard. This September, the Department of Health leads the Generics Awareness Month celebration to abide by the generic law RA 9502, which mandates the use of generic names in prescribing, dispensing, and administering medicines to patients. The celebration also focuses on the continued implementation of licensing requirements, like requiring pharmaceutical establishments to display a list of generic drugs with corresponding prices. Through this measure, the prices of medicines, especially the expensive branded counterparts, have gone down to affordable levels at the presence of cheaper generic counterparts and has improved the quality of generic drugs. This month-long celebration aims to promote, require, and ensure the production of an adequate supply, distribution, use, and acceptance of drugs and medicines identified by their generic name. Generic medicines have been our unsung heroes in the fight against costly, expensive, abusively priced medicines. All these years, these generic medicine companies have competed against their high-priced innovator counterparts. Such competition has forced some of these high-priced medicine prices to go down to more affordable levels, just as it has further improved the quality of generic medicines through the years. If more and more doctors prescribe generic medicines and more people use generic medicines, these offer more competition to further force medicine prices to go down. Under Republic Act 6675, also known as the Generics Act of 1988, physicians, dentists, and veterinarians are required to indicate the generic names of all drugs prescribed, whether through a personal prescription pad or a doctor's order sheet in the hospital chart. It is required that generic names of all drugs must always be written first before a brand name, which is optional and placed in parentheses. For violation of this act, the Secretary of DOH shall have the authority to impose administrative sanctions such as suspension or cancellation of license to operate or recommend suspension of license to practice profession to the Professional Regulation Commission, as the case may be. The Department of Health encourages the public to ask for generic medicines to assure themselves of safe, quality medicines and to save money, since generic drugs are cheaper than branded ones. This is Jezreel Sudario, keeping you posted on Public Billboard.